Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me? Okay, today we will be focusing on previous year questions from a geography section. We will cover 2013 to 15 today. It will be over 30 questions. And the idea is to revise your content. Whenever you study geography, you need to understand the basics of types of question being asked by UPSC. That's why we are conducting geography previous year and or subject-wise previous year MCQs for this period. Try to follow on that. Okay, we will start with the first question. We will cover the topics from 2013, that is previous year questions from 2013 to 15 today. So the first question is this is from 2013. Which one of the following pairs is correctly matched? Geographical feature and region. A. Abyssinian Plateau, Arabia. Atlas Mountains, Northwestern Africa. Guyana Heights, Southwestern Africa. Okavango Basin, Patagonia. I can give answers. I'll be giving you 30 seconds. This is a factual question. But very simple question. Which one of the following pair is correctly matched? You just need to understand the correct one. If you know the answer, you can give, or we will. So we will be moving to the next section, that is answer. Which one of the following pair is correctly matched? Here the question is correctly matched. You need to understand where each one of the geographical feature is located. This is the only correct answer, that is Atlas Mountains in the Northwestern Africa. That is, whenever you read geography, you go through the important places of the entire globe, that is world. Go through the important plateaus. For example, there is steppes, there is plateaus, there is highland. These things can be learned from Gocheng Liang and also from various geographies. Just go through these ideas and make an understanding of these kind of questions. These kind of questions may ask the similar questions that is there in your question paper is the locations of various places or current places with current importance. There are questions about Sinai Peninsula, there are questions about Malaya Peninsula. All these questions are related to current affairs. Try to follow the important places that are there in current affairs. That is enough for your prelims examination. So here the answer is B, question 1 and B. Then the second question, variations in length of daytime and nighttime from season to season are due to Earth's rotation on its axis, the Earth's revolution around the Sun in an elliptical manner, latitudinal position of place, a revolution of the Earth on a tilted axis. I'll be giving you another 30 seconds. If you have any answer, please let us know via chat. So here the answer is a revolution of the earth on a tilted axis. That is, there is a tilted axis, that is 23.5 tilt in the axis of earth, and along with this the revolution in the orbit also provides the chances for variation in the length of sun. There is an apparent movement of sun throughout the period. This apparent movement, result of this tilted axis and the orbital or revolution of the earth is the cause for variation of length of daytime. So just understand the idea. Variations are caused by the revolution of earth on a tilted axis. There are multiple options similar to this. There is an option earth revolution in an elliptical manner, but better option is always you should choose the better option, that is always the revolution of the earth on a tilted axis. Next question is, Narmada River flows to the west while most of the large river peninsula rivers flow to the east. Why? It occupies a linear rift valley. It flows between the Vindhyas and the Satpuras. The land slopes to the west from central India. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 only, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, none. I will give you another 30 seconds. So here the answer is, you should understand the features of 4 different geographical forms. There is Vindhya, there is Satpura, there is Tapi River, there is Narmada River. So the first statement, it occupies a linear rift valley. That is correct because Narmada and Tapi flows through a rift valley. So the first statement is true. So you can say that 2 and 3 is wrong, none is wrong when the chance is 1 only or 1 and 3. That is, of course, the second option is false. And the third one, the land slopes to the west. That is, it says that there is a slope to the west from central India. In central India, there is a slope to the west, but in reality, it is not the case. It is to the east. There is a land slope to the east rather than to the west. So your answer should be 1 only. Third question, answer A, 1 only. A should be your answer. That is how you answer the questions in your geography section. That is, you should have a representation of all these things, especially maps, especially the locations, geography. All these things should be known to you. That will help you to understand the basics or answer the geography question at ease. So A is the answer here. Fourth question, on the planet Earth, most of the fresh water exists as ice caps and glaciers. Out of the remaining fresh water, the largest proportion is found in atmosphere as moisture on the clouds, is found in freshwater lakes and rivers, exist as groundwater, exist as soil moisture. This is very simple question. In the chapter water, or after the climate chapter in physical geography, general and physical geography NCERT, there is a table given where all these are represented. This is a very direct question, very simple question. You need not worry about anything. Just go through the NCERT, class 11 NCERT. There it is. The table gives all the data related to the freshwater sources. So here you need not wait for anything. The answer is simply for the groundwater. Groundwater is the next important source after glaciers, freshwater source for freshwater source. Next one, question number 5. Nokrek Biosphere Reserve, Garo Hills, Loktak Lake, Barail Range, Namtaba National Park, Dafla Hills. Which of the above pairs is or are correctly matched? 1 only, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, no. All the hills and rivers and geographical features given in your NCERT is very important. Go through these things. All these, be it Nokrek, be it Loktak or Namtaba, all these are given in your NCERT itself. Whenever there is a representation of geographical features, go through that. In this thing, you just need to understand certain basic things. That is, Loktak is located in Manipur. Everybody should know that Loktak is there in Manipur, but Barail range is in Assam. That is, Barail is in Assam and Loktak is in Manipur. So you can eliminate this. If you eliminate 2 only, the remaining thing is either 1 only or and the third one is wrong. And you can also understand that Nokrek Biosphere Resource is in Garo Hills. That is the idea. You just try to eliminate the most wrong or biggest blunder in your question paper. So that's the idea. Here 1 only is the answer. That is 5th question. Answer is A. There are representations or mentioning of these things in your NCERT. Go through all the type of geographical regions mentioned in your NCERT. Understand the idea. And next question, question number 6. Consider the following: electromagnetic radiation, geothermal energy, gravitational force, plate movements, rotation of Earth, revolution of the Earth. Which of the above are responsible for bringing dynamic changes on the surface of Earth? 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 only, 1, 3, 5 and 6 only, 1, 2, 4, 5 and 6 only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the correct answer. The question is dynamic changes or continuously happening changes. Electromagnetic radiation, for example, there is solar winds and all these kind of things. They have certain impact on Earth's atmosphere and Earth's overall planet. Yes, first one is correct. Second one, geothermal energy. Yes, of course, there are various changes initiated by geothermal energy, because geothermal energy may cause certain changes. There will be geographical changes, there will be other changes. So, geothermal energy is also true. Next one, gravitational force. Of course, gravitational force changes, even mass wasting, whatever it is, there is changes initiated by gravitational force. Then plate movements. Plate movements is one of the biggest things. Even the development of Himalaya and Everest is caused by plate movements. Rotation of Earth, there is revolution of Earth. All these causes climatic changes. That means everything mentioned in this question is directly related to dynamic changes. Try to visualize the given options in your question. Whenever you can identify or relate something with some other events or some other data, then most probably it will be a correct assumption, given that you have learned enough. So here all these points are connected to dynamic change. The answer is B. Very simple question. Very simple question. If you can remember whatever you learn in NCERT, and if you can connect it with the daily changes happening in and around us, then this is the correct option. Answer D is the correct answer. Very simple and directly answer this. Next question, consider the following base: national park and river flowing through the park. Corbett National Park, Kaziranga National Park, Silent Valley National Park. River flowing through Ganga, Manas and Kaveri. Which of the above pair is correctly matched? The location of rivers and these things, geographical features, are very important. UPSC is not asking these questions in past 2 or 3 years, but most probably there will be questions. So try to learn that, try to go through the India physical environment, all the rivers mentioned, all the national park mentioned in these NCRT should be learned thoroughly. Here, if you don't know, the basic thing is Corbett National Park is connected with Kosi River. Kosi goes through Corbett National Park. In Kasiranga, Brahmaputra goes through. Brahmaputra is the river flowing through Kasiranga. Silent Valley National Park, Kundi River. Kundi River flows through Silent Valley. That means all the given options are, all the given statements of pairs are wrong. The answer is D, none of the above. Okay, try to answer these questions in the comment section. It will be better, so that you will take a chance, or you will try to answer it. Okay, try to do that also, and do subscribe to the channel so that you can get almost every classes regularly. There will be live classes coming up. Next question, question number 9. The annual range of temperature in the interior of the continents is high as compared to the coastal areas. What is or are the reason or reasons? Thermal difference between land and water, variation in altitude between continents and oceans, presence of strong winds in the interior, heavy rains in the interior as compared to coast. Very simple question. Remember the difference between coastal plains and interior of the continents. The first one, thermal difference between land and water. Land and water. There is, of course, there is a thermal difference. Whenever you go to the interior regions of continent, there is a increasing temperature. There is, of course, there is a thermal difference. So first statement is absolutely true. Second thing is variation in altitude between continents and oceans. No, you cannot say that variation causes high temperature or annual range of changes happens due to altitude. No, you cannot say that. You cannot easily establish a relation between these things, that is altitude and altitude of the continent and variation in altitude and continent and oceans. You cannot establish a direct relation, so that is wrong. Presence of strong winds in interior. No, it is absolutely wrong. Strong winds are mainly present in the coastal regions, not the interior of the earth. So it is wrong. And the fourth one is heavy rains. That is also wrong. Interior region does not have heavy rains. The presence of heavy rains can reduce the annual range of temperature. Absence of heavy rains causes increase in annual range of temperature. So the answer is A. That is your answer. Next one, question number 10. Which of the following is or are the characteristics of Indian coal? High ash content, low sulfur content, low ash fusion temperature. In this question, these type of questions are there in UPSC for multiple times. I think it is again asked in 2017 or 16, I think. That is, India has a high ash content, low sulfur content, and high ash fusion temperature. So the answer is A, 1 and 2 only. That is, the answer is 1 and 2 only. Go through the features of minerals taken from Indian continent, Indian subcontinent. Go through that, learn that. That is very important for you. Next one, question number 11. Which of the following statements regarding laterite soils of India are correct? They are generally red in color. That is correct. Of course, laterite are red in nature. So one is true. They are rich in nitrogen and potash. Now the red color is given by the iron. Iron content provides the red color of laterite soils. That is, second statement is wrong. They are well developed in Rajasthan and UP now. It is mainly present in the regions of Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, etc. That is the southern regions of India. So this is also another wrong statement. There are there is not any well-developed laterite soils region in Rajasthan or UP. That is wrong. And fourth one is tapioca and cashew nuts grow well on these soils. Yes, true, because that's why tapioca and cashew nuts are famous in these regions. So the answer is C, 1 and 4. 2 and 3 are wrong. Okay. Next question, question number 12. Natural gas occurs in Gondwana, but mica occurs in abundance. Mica occurs in abundance in Kodarma, and Dharwads are famous for petroleum. You just translate or convert these type of regions into the regions of states of country. So Gondwana buds, what is it famous for? Gondwana buds is famous for coal, not natural gas. There is KG basin where we can get natural gas and all. Gondwana buds is famous for. India has Gondwana coals, that is Gondwana buds is famous for coals. That is here the coal should be there. Gondwana, especially in the Bihar region, Chhattisgarh region, all these region, coal is the major mineral. Then mica occurs in abundance in Kodarma, that is correct. That is Odisha and all. Mica occurs in these regions. Very true. This is a true statement. And Dharwad is famous for, that is Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh region. That is famous for iron ore, manganese, etc. And you cannot say, or there is no petroleum refineries or mining stations in these regions. There are iron, manganese, aluminum, all these minerals will be available in the Dharwad. So 3 is wrong, 1 is wrong, 2 is the only correct option. The answer is B. Okay. Next question, question number 13. Consider the following statements: cotton, groundnut, rice, wheat. Which of these are kharif crops? Very simple. You can identify that wheat is not a kharif crop, it is a rabi crop. So the remaining things, all these things are kharif in nature. That is 1, 2 and 3. C is the answer. This is a very simple question, direct question from 9th standard NCERT. Just go through that NCERT. Almost every question can be answered from the NCERT itself. Next question, question number 14. Climate is extreme, rainfall is scanty, and the people used to be nomadic herders. The above statement best describes each of the following regions. For example, first one, African savanna. Here climate is not extreme. It is a moderate climate here, so it is wrong. North American prairie. Prairie means they are having dairy production. That is, they are not nomadic in nature. And Siberian tundra, that is also not true, because even though climate is extreme, the people there is not nomadic, and also people are not interested in a nomadic herding. The answer is 14th question, answer is B, Central Asian steppe. That means there are a very high variation in annual temperature, and people are nomadic in nature. Almost every region has nomadic herders, or they are nomadic in nature. So the answer is B, Central Asian steppe. Just go through the features of each of the climate regions that will be doing the magic. Then question number 15. During a thunderstorm, thunder in the skies is produced by meeting of cumulonimbus clouds in the sky, lightning that separates the nimbus clouds, violent upward movements of air and water particles. Select the correct answer using the quotes given below. All these given, try to evaluate these things, try to add certain thought into this. That is cumulonimbus clouds, meeting of cumulonimbus clouds. That means two clouds meets or collides together to form the thunderstorm. No, of course not. Thunder is formed because of the lightning. The lightning creates a vacuum known as channel. This vacuum is filled by the adjacent air molecules, and this passage is known as or creates thunderstorm or thunder in the atmosphere. That is, thunder is created by the filling up of channel or vacuum created by the lightning. So all these are wrong. They are very abstract and very wrong statements. You can definitely, if you know what is thunder, you can eliminate this answer. Okay, eliminate all these options and get the correct answer. So here the answer is none of the above. The all given statements are wrong, not related to the development of thunder. Next one, question number 16. Which one of the following pairs of islands is separated from each other by 10-degree channel? Andaman and Nicobar and Sumatra, Maldives and Lakshadweep, Sumatra and Java. This is very simple. That question, Andaman and Nicobar Islands is separated by 10-degree channel. So very simple question, direct question, simple question. You should not make a mistake on these type of questions. Next, question number 17. Changpa community of India. This is relevant for this year's prelims also, because these things are about these communities regularly in news. This is a current affairs related topic. This was asked in 2014, I think. This is also current relevant. Go through that. Changpa community of India. That is, they live mainly in the state of Uttarakhand. They are Pashmina goats. They are kept in the category of scheduled tribes. Whenever you go through Pashmina goats, you can relate it with the J&K. And the state, it is not, they are not living in the state of Uttarakhand. They are living in Jammu and Kashmir. That means 2 and 3 is correct. 1 is not correct. That means the answer is 2 and 3. Only question number 17. B. They are living in the Ladakh region. Sorry, not Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh region. After division, it is Ladakh region. They are living in the Ladakh region of the country. Okay. Next question, question number 18. With reference to two non-conventional energy sources called coal bed methane and shale gas, consider the following statements. Coal bed methane is the pure methane gas extracted from coal seams, while the shale gas is a mixture of propane and butane, only that can be extracted from fine-grained sedimentary rocks. In India, abundant coal bed methane sources exist, but so far no shale gas sources have been found. Both of this statement is wrong. That is, coal bed methane is almost the purest, but not the pure methane gas. And also, in India, there are sources of shale gas, and coal bed methane does not have a abundant sources. So both of these statements are wrong. Answer is neither one nor two. Okay. Next one, which of the following have coral reefs? Andaman Nicobar Islands, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Mannar, Sundarbans. Andaman, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Mannar, then there is Sundarbans. Which one of the following, or which of the following have coral reefs? Of course, Andaman have, then Gulf of Mannar have, and then there is Lakshadweep, we have coral reefs, and some part of Gulf of Kutch also have, but not Gulf of Kambat. Only Gulf of Kutch have very limited coral reefs. So here 1, 2 and 3 is the correct answer. Answer is A, 1, 2 and 3, and not Sundarbans, because heavy sedimentation can be seen in the Sundarbans. There is very minimum chance for coral reefs, and there is no coral reefs present in the Sundarbans. Your answer is A. Okay. Next question, question number 20. In India, the problem of soil erosion is associated with which of the following? Terrace cultivation, deforestation, tropical climate. The question is seems to be simple, but you need to put some thought into it. That is, the first question is, in India, the problem of soil erosion is associated with terrace cultivation, deforestation, tropical climate. You can eliminate terrace cultivation because it is a form to eliminate the problem of soil erosion, not something that causes soil erosion. Next one is deforestation. Of course, deforestation is the reason for soil erosion. That is true. Second one is true. Then the third one, tropical climate. If you can eliminate the first option, the remaining thing is your answer. Tropical climate is always there. The problem of soil erosion is caused by deforestation. If there was enough holding capacity for the over the soil, that is, if there was enough trees and shrubs, then there will be limited erosion. If you eliminate the first option itself, you get the answer 2 only. Tropical climate is not the reason for soil erosion. It is also a factor, but it is not the reason. So here the answer is 2 only. Try to eliminate and try to get the answer. Then for 21st question, that is very simple question. The seasonal reversal of wind is the typical characteristic of equatorial climate, Mediterranean climate, monsoon climate, all of the above. The simple thing. This is the thing of monsoon. There is southwest monsoon and there is northeast monsoon. That is, it is the feature of or typical characteristic of monsoon climate. It is monsoon climate. Monsoon climate is the reason. Next one, question number 22. Consider the following rivers: Barak, Lohit, Subansiri. Which of the following or which of the above flows or flow through Arunachal Pradesh? 1 only, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. The answer is Barak flows through Manipur. The all other, so Lohit and Subansiri are the rivers flowing through Arunachal Pradesh because these are the tributaries of Brahmaputra. That is, they have a direct relation in Arunachal Pradesh, but not Barak. Barak flows through Manipur. So the answer is Lohit and Subansiri. 2 and 3 is the answer. Question number 22. 2 and 3 is the answer. Next one, question number 23. Consider the following pairs: Cardamom Hills, Coromandel Coast, Taimur Hills, Konkan Coast, Mahadev Hills, Central India, Migir Hills, Northeastern India. Which of the above pairs is correctly matched? Cardamom Hills is present in not the Coromandel Coast, but in Malabar Coast, in the southern part of India, the bottom of India, that is bottom of peninsular part. So first is wrong. Second one, Kaimur Hills, that is also wrong. It is not in Konkan Coast, it is in the central India. Kaimur Hills is in central India, that is also wrong. The Mahadev Hills is correct, that is in central India. Migir Hills is also incorrect, is also correct, that is in northeastern India. Your answer should be C, 3 and 4. Your answer should be 3 and 4. Okay. Next question. This is somewhat hard to answer. If you don't know the regions or if you don't know the location of these things, it will be harder to answer this question. Just follow the regions in the Southeast Asia, or go through the current affairs related places that will be helping you to answer these kind of questions. This is a factual question, directly going to the answer. Your answer should be C, 3, 4, 1 and 2. First is Jakarta, then Singapore, then Bangkok, then Hanoi. That is south to north. Your answer should be C. Jakarta, Singapore, Bangkok, Hanoi. Okay, that is a factual question. That's why we need not worry about that. Go through the current affairs related places. Question number 25. In the South Atlantic and Southeastern Pacific regions of tropical latitudes, cyclone does not originate. What is the reason? Sea surface temperatures are low. Intertropical convergence zone seldom occurs. Coriolis force is too weak. Absence of land in those regions. The first, see, you can directly eliminate C and D because Coriolis force is there because they gave the tropical latitudes that between 23 and 23. That is, in tropical latitudes, of course, there is a Coriolis force. In India also, these cyclones occur in these latitudes. So you cannot say that the Coriolis force is too weak. And absence of land, of course, there is land masses are there. There is no absence. There is a reduced compared to the Asiatic region or African region. There is very limited source of land, but there is no absence. Again, your answer should be either A or B. Sea surface temperatures are low. That cannot be the cause because the same insolation of sun will be same in all the tropical regions. So there can be a chance that high sea surface temperature or equivalent sea surface temperature. The only remaining option is intertropical convergence zone seldom occurs. That is, there is a absence of ITC. That is the reason why there is absence of cyclones. There is no intertropical convergence zones. That is, a high low pressure region will be absent in these regions. So that's your answer. 26th question. Which one of the following pairs of states of India indicates the easternmost and westernmost state? That is, this is India. Answer this as India. Which one is it? It is Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh. Easternmost is Arunachal Pradesh, westernmost is Gujarat. Your answer should be D. The answer should be D. Go through the political and physiographical map of India. That is very important. Political and physiographical map. Very important for you. Go through that. Next one, question number 27. Vamsadhara, Indravati, Pranahita, Penna. Which of the above are tributaries of Godavari? This is also another simple question. Vamsadhara and Penna, they are independent rivers and flows into Bay of Bengal. They flows into Bay of Bengal. The tributaries of Godavari are 2 and 3, that is Indravati and Pranahita. Okay, that is a simple question. Go through all the rivers mentioned in India physical environment. It is very important for you. Next question, question number 28. Which one of the following national parks has climate that varies from tropical to subtropical, temperate and Arctic? Very simple question. The answer is Narmada National Park. This is one of the biggest national parks in India and have a very climatic region. Your answer should be D, Namtaba National Park. Next question, question number 29. Consider the following statements. The winds which blow between 30° north and 60° south latitude throughout the year are known as westerlies. The moist air masses that cause winter rains in northwestern region of India are part of westerlies. Of course, the statement 2 is true. That is, Punjab and other regions get rainfall from the moist air masses in the winter or winter rains from westerlies. Coming to this, if you take 30° north to 60° south, that is a very huge region. This is not westerlies. Rather, the westerlies flows between 30° north to 60° north. That is between 30° north and 60° north. That is westerlies. So your answer should be A should be wrong, A is wrong, and B is Correct answer is 29. Answer is B. Answer should be B. Next question. Tides occur in the oceans and seas due to which among the following? Gravitational force of the sun, gravitational force of the moon, centrifugal force of the earth. That is your answer. Of course, all these influences the tides. All these influences the tides. Of course, your answer should be 1, 2 and 3 all. The answer is 1, 2 and 3 all. Next one, 31. In a particular region in India, the local people train the roots of living trees to robust bridges across the stream. As the time passes, these bridges become stronger. These unique living roots are found in living roots of Meghalaya. Meghalaya is the answer. This is all these are given in your NCERT. Go through that. All the things that is features represented in your NCERT should be learned. That is very important. That is the correct answer. Correct answer is the state of Meghalaya. Next one, question number 32. Consider the following state: Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Mizoram. Tropical wet evergreen forest. In which of the above states do tropical wet evergreen forest occur? Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Mizoram. You can eliminate Himachal Pradesh because it is primarily very closer to Himalayas, and most of the ideas or most of the features of Himachal Pradesh is not tropical wet evergreen. Rather, it is temperate climate will be there in Himachal Pradesh. Almost there is snowfall, there is extreme climate. That means temperate region is, or Himachal Pradesh is located not in tropical but in temperate regions. If you can eliminate two, then the remaining option is 1 only and 3 only. And both Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram have tropical wet evergreen forest. Yeah, answer should be 1 and 3. You should eliminate Himachal Pradesh. That should be your answer. So that's it for today. We will take the remaining questions at day after tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We will take the next session. So it is your duty to go through all these previous year questions. Try to practice it more and more often. It will definitely help you to understand the basics of all the subjects for geography. Do subscribe to the channel and please spread the word so that there will be more participation. Thank you very much.